All right, we've got LSU head coach Jay Johnson, accompanied by Tyler McManus. We'll open it up with a statement from the head coach, and then we'll have questions for Tyler. Coach?
Yeah, excited to move on to the NCAA tournament. Proud of our team for putting ourselves well in the field. Good overall season, didn't play well today, and we'll be ready to go next Friday.
Questions now for Tyler.
Kind of what was working so well for him that kind of kept y'all off balance all game?
I think they had a good game plan. He mixed speeds, changed pitches, really attacked the strike zone, got ahead of a lot of hitters, kept us off balance. He went out there and pitched well. I think we could have taken a better approach to that and showed up ready to play a little bit better.
Right here.
Yeah, Tyler, do you think there was a lack of energy due to the quick turnaround from last night?
Could you say that again?
Do you think there was like a lack of energy from the team due to the quick turnaround?
No, I don't think so. I think we woke up this morning ready to go. Got to the ballpark, did our normal routine just like every Sunday when we play at 1 o'clock. We were ready to go. I think we just didn't show up on the field like we wanted to.
Tyler Bozma seemed like he worked quick, efficient innings, not a lot of pitches most of the time. Did that have anything to do with it? Them getting off the field quick, you guys staying out there for a decent amount of time?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Bozma, their starter, worked quick, had a lot of efficient innings, low pitch count. They got off the field really, really quick, but it seems like for you guys, you stayed out there a long time. There were a lot of long innings, a lot of extended innings. Do you think that had anything to do with it? Fatigue, maybe?
No, I don't think so. I think they pitched better than we pitched, and they hit better than we hit. It's just, you can see it in the line score. They played a good game. Props to them. We just have to be better out there.
Any more questions for Tyler? I think we got them all, Tyler. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Questions now for the head coach. Starting the back.
Jay, after today, do you think that the committee has changed their mind about you guys hosting?
I don't know that they'd made up their mind, so it's hard to answer that. I think we're very deserving of it. There's plenty of highlights on that resume. I think I'm assuming Kentucky, who in my opinion should be in the NCAA tournament also, that's 31 quad one games. I think we've only played like 58. So that's pretty good schedule, obviously. We swept the defending national champion on the road. We swept the College World Series runner up from last year on the road. We beat Florida 2 out of 3 on the road, beat Georgia 2 out of 3. We went 20-5 non-conference. When you look at the meat of that, it's hard to argue, in that regard. Then, we have the best hitter in the SEC. He hit 400 in SEC play, has missed 10 games. He'll be fine. He'll be ready to go. Cade Doughty will be 100% healthy. So to even come here and win a game, and have a chance against the clear-cut number one team in the country last night and make it a competitive game, there's some positive takeaways. I'm not pleased with today, but it's time to move on. And we'll either, I'm sure they announce tomorrow, so we'll either get ready to play at home or we'll get ready to get on a bus or a plane on Wednesday and go to work. The good thing for us is I think we were 26-8 or 26-9 at home, so we can play well at home. We were 10-5 on the road in the SEC against Florida, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, and Alabama. So I think our team has proven that we can do well in either environment. So I think we're a worthy host, but there's only 16 of those, and we'll see.
Coach, do you think it was just one of those days for you guys?
I just don't think we played well. We didn't get a good start, clearly, from the mound. And then, credit Bozma. He just did a nice job, and we've handled pitchers like him throughout the SEC schedule. I actually prefer seeing left-handers at this point in time with how we've done there. But, like I said, you're taking out the equivalent of Joe Burrow on the LSU football team a couple years ago in terms of our lineup. And then you might as well be taking out Jamar Chase or Jefferson. That's what Cade Doughty is. So it's going to have a little bit of an impact. We're never going to make excuses. I fully expected to play deep into this tournament without those guys, and you know, it is what it is. I think you know, referencing your question a little bit more too. I think they're smart people. There's definitely baseball people on the NCAA selection committee that know the deal. I mean, if you were here Thursday night, again, I think Kentucky's an NCAA caliber team to put up 11 runs and be moving the offense the way that we were without those guys. I'd be going like, wow, you know, especially knowing that they're going to be healthy. And then, you know, against Dollander, we hit some balls hard. You know, we competed in that game really well last night. Didn't play well tonight. And I think when you play, you know, 31 quad one games, you know, they have good players. They're really well coached. They're trying to win too. They're playing for their life. I mean, they might be playing their way into the field right now. So I think that's going to happen. With that being said, for sure wanting to play better.
To the left here in the back.
Coach, what did you make of your pitching game today? I mean, you started off with Hasty. I know you thought about starting him last week against Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he did not have his best stuff, obviously. I mean, he walked 3 guys in a row, and I mean the story of his rise on our pitching staff has been how he's commanded the baseball. So I'm nerves. You know, it's the first time we've started him. I mean, he's coming in the first inning twice against Ole Miss and Alabama. But, you know, it's a big environment, and I'm glad we got a chance to do that here because he may need to do it next week. You know, he may need to do it in a super regional or the College World Series, you know, with that schedule being condensed the way that it will be this year with less off days. So, you know, tough for him, but he's one of the reasons we're 38-20, low 20s RPI, and a great NCAA tournament resume. So I expect Jacob to be better next weekend. Same with Eric. Same with the rest of our pitching staff. And I mean, this is a grinder after going through a 30-game SEC schedule to come here and face teams that are all fighting for something. You know, when you look at A&M and Tennessee, obviously Tennessee is supplanted as a national seed. We're trying to host. Auburn's trying to host. They left like 3 days ago. You know what I mean? Kentucky and Alabama are, you know, fighting for their lives. Talented players, teams with a lot to play for. This is a tough deal. I'm glad we got a chance to do it. We'll be better next weekend because of this experience here.
Should you have to go on the road for a regional, do you think, more specifically talking about last night, from an environment standpoint, there's a lot of guys that have never experienced a postseason atmosphere. Do you think last night, maybe a little bit today, helped that for next week?
Sure, yeah. No question about it. I mean, Thursday night and Friday night. Last night was as close to Omaha, outside of Omaha, that I've ever been a part of in a college baseball game. And so credit to the SEC for putting this event on. From afar, it's always looked awesome. Not only the competition, but the venue, how it's run. I mean, this is better than Ameritrade, you know, this kind of setup at this point in time. So I think we'll be better for the experience here this weekend. The only disappointment I have about this weekend is, Jacob and Cade, we needed to rest them so that they can be at 100% next week. I obviously would have liked to have changed that. And then we didn't play a little better today. Other than that, we're good. It's full speed ahead, whether it's at the box or whether we're getting on a bus or a plane on Wednesday.
Coach, what are you going to take away from this weekend aside from the experience?
Yeah, I think we need to get home tonight. I mean, we've been gone since, we left for Vanderbilt last Wednesday, so it kind of snuck up on me like it's 11 or 12 days on the road. Need to get them some rest tomorrow. We'll have an off day tomorrow. But I think the takeaway is, I think Tennessee's got to be the clear-cut favorite to win the national title. Great players, great pitching staff, and I think there's some things we could have done better in that game, and you're right there. So it always comes back to the play, no matter who you're playing. And then I think today we got outside of ourselves a little bit, and you can't let that happen in the NCAA tournament. Your margin for error is small, much like when you're playing these high-level SEC teams, and then it goes quick. So you just really have to stay focused. I think that got away from us a little bit today, so a little bit of a painful learning experience.